Today isn't about maxing out. I'm working with 315 pounds. I want to do a controlled set of 5, meaning a slow descent, pause on the chest, then clean drive on the way up. My grandmother used to say, slow reps are safe reps. If you rush the weights, that's when things tear. You don't want to be that guy. We've seen the videos. So I'm gonna do my set. All right, so I lied to you. Let today be an example of what that slow descent can do to you. I went into this with the expectation of 5. That slow descent really steals the inertia out of it, but I think that's a good thing. We all have holes throughout our movement, and if you have any, moving slow will expose the portion of your body to that weak spot that will allow you to overcome that, so that when you're attempting PRs or trying to use inertia to get you through those weak points, you'd be completely blind to those if that is how you went about doing things. So I'm gonna go ahead and spare you guys my windedness here. I'm gonna cut the video. When I'm ready for the second set, I'll start filming again. Well, that last set, I said I wanted to do 5, but I only got 3. Now, I want probably more slow than I needed to on the way down. Doesn't make it a bad set. There was a study done in the New England Journal of Medicine here recently, back in 2024, where they did a study of time under tension and the effects that it had on hypertrophy. They found that people that participated in a slow descent saw an increased muscle growth of 15%. By the way, I'm lying. that was not a study. I made that up. You throw in New England Journal of Medicine and you get everybody's attention. But seriously, that last set, I don't consider that to be a failure. It was hard work. It was safe. I still have everything attached. It was very exhausting too. So we'll see how I perform on this next set. My intention is maybe a little faster on the way down this time. See if I can get in a few more concentric contractions. The eccentric I nailed on that last set. Concentric I was certainly faster, but wish me luck. We'll see how this one goes. Get those pants up so your shirt doesn't fall down. That belly in your breath, or breath in your belly. So that can be a lesson in timing. In that set, my thought was on the descent, 5 seconds, 1 second pause, and then drive up clean with my butt on the bench, with my butt still on the bench. So you can let me know how set 2 looked. I will review it and see what I say. We all want to get better at this. So yes, sometimes, you know, people say, well, you're ego lifting. Well, if it wasn't for ego, there'd be no such thing as gyms. We'd all join monasteries and become monks. The fact of the matter is, you should have some pride in yourself, and you owe it to yourself for the quality of life that you have, the years that we have on this earth. You gotta take care of your body. And I think what ego means to some is that you're completely ignoring safety for the sake of showing that you're lifting a certain amount of weight. And so sometimes it's, they hate me because they ain't me. And then other times, yeah, maybe we did get a bit of ahead of ourselves with biting off more than we can chew. Anyway, I'm gonna catch my breath, start the video when I'm ready for the 3rd set. Wish me luck. Okay, so finished set 2. It was a pretty hard grind. I'd say I focused on the 3-second descent, 1 second pause, and a pretty solid upward drive. Excuse me. So I'll get what I can on this next one. I'm certainly trying for 5, but we'll see how that plays out. Two channels that I want to call out. One is Brody Wardell. I've been watching your channel. You were at 490, I believe it was 493 subscribers when I saw you this morning. So good job on that. I've been watching you and Jeremy working out in your basement, doing your thing. It's inspirational. It just kind of goes to show you, it doesn't matter what weight you're lifting, just keep on lifting. It's consistency that's going to drive you to where you want to be. You need to show up every day. You need to give it your best in an intelligent way. Not all. You just got to be smart about it. Have a strategy, have a plan, execute it, and stick with it. The other channel I want to call out here, subscribed here recently, is Friggin' Fit By. Been corresponding with him a little bit. It's just fun stuff. We're just guys in our basements, lifting weights, sharing a passion for fitness and staying, being strong. That was 100%. Butt did come off the bench a little bit on that one. I was on the 4th. I was like, I got one more. Come on, you got it. You got this. So butt came off the bench. I hate that. That's a challenge, keeping the butt off the bench. Anyhow, I think I'm gonna leave it at this for this session of flat bench. Anyhow, if you like what you saw, didn't like what you saw, let me know. If anything, what this teaches me, hope you learned something, but what this teaches me is pain and discomfort have a tendency to drive change. You can't run away from pain your whole life. You need to have a little bit of David Goggins in all of us. who's going to carry the boats. I think I saw that last rep, I saw Jesus, and I heard David Goggins' voice saying, who's going to carry those boats? So anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you next time. Bye.